right? So just a single word can change life upside down. ஒரே ஒரு வார்த்தை தான். So communication is very very crucial. So in every time. So what we have to do for this? இது எல்லாத்தையும் ரெக்டிஃபை பண்ண என்ன பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா லிசனிங். ஸோ மோஸ்ட் க்ரூஷியல் திங் இன் லைஃப். நம்மளோட ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் ஆனாலும் ஃபேமிலி மெம்பர்ஸ் ஆனாலும் ஸோ இதுக்கு தான் பெரிய கஷ்டம். யாரெல்லாம் லிசன் பண்ணுறாங்களோ அவங்க வந்து ரியலி மகான். I could say like that. Because I do have difficulty in listening. Now we knew that it is a psychology. The study said that we cannot listen to the same thing for over a period of time, or just even 20 seconds, 50 seconds. Once வந்து நீங்க வெளியில கூட போயிட்டு வரீங்க, even you would have imagined about what happened to me. எப்படி வந்து நான் கனெக்ஷன் போட்டிருப்பேன், எங்க கிணறு எப்படி இருந்திருக்கும், எங்க வீடு எப்படி ஹார்ட் எப்படி இருந்திருக்கும்னு சொல்லி இமேஜின் பண்ணும்போது ஒரு ஃபியூ செகண்ட்ஸ் நான் இப்ப பேசிக்கிட்டு இருக்கிறதுல இருந்து டீவியேட் ஆகி அங்க போயிருந்திருப்பேன். So every time there is a crucial attention is needed for this listening. In the listening on the very much crucial thing, listen through the heart, the mind, the ears and the eyes. இத்தனை யூஸ் பண்ணி லிசன் பண்ணாதான் ஒரு ப்ராப்பர் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங் வர முடியும், right? So well, before starting listening, if you come to a conclusion, if you come to a judgment, this is what we do most of the time. ஐயோ இவன் பேச போறானாலே ஐயோ இவன் மொக்க போடுவான் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு we just neglect. We just put a screen all the time, and put a screen to our heart, put a screen to our mind, and put a screen to our ears. Then simply we open up our eyes and we watch, and nothing will go inside or nothing will come outside. Adu appi eppayume change agama apdi irukku. So listening, and if you want to develop your communication skill, you have to listen. So I would suggest you at this point, I would suggest you to watch animation movies. So they have beautiful language. So they describe things beautiful. I could say that my basic step was a step of my basic steps of communication was at Gobi. From my professors, and the next level was, in fact, I have utilized the movies, animation movies, any Hollywood movies. I used to keep at least 300 movies in my laptop during my post graduation. PG படிக்கும்போது என் லேப்டாப்ல வீட்ல போய் சொல்லி ப்ராஜெக்ட்டுக்கு லேப்டாப் இருந்தா தான் பண்ண முடியலன்னா வாழ்க்கையில ஷைனே ஆக முடியாதுன்னு போய் சொல்லி லேப்டாப் வாங்கிட்டோம். And the first thing I did at the very first day of getting a laptop, after receiving the laptop, immediately I just we watched movie. Apocalypto தான் first movie நான் பார்த்தது. அதுக்கப்புறம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா லேப்டாப் ஃபுல்லாக ஒரு 300 மூவிஸ் நிறைஞ்சிருக்கு. We used to watch every evening when I get back from the department, from Bharatan University department I studied. And the hostel the first thing, before we change our dresses and get refreshed, we switch on the laptop and watch a movie. Particularly, I love animation movies. Even now, நீங்க நம்ப மாட்டீங்க, நேத்து கூட நான் கொஞ்ச நேரம் மோட்டு பட்லு பார்த்தேன். Right? Do you believe it? நேத்து நான் மோட்டு பட்லு பார்த்தேன். And I watch Tom and Jerry. So everything teaches us. It's not that only one thing that teaches us. We can what to say that divide our reading, divide our learning by entertainment, learning by serious subject, learning by listening others. அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நம்ம மல்டிபிள் ஆங்கிள் லேர்னிங் வந்து நம்ம லேர்னிங் பிளாட்ஃபார்மை நம்ம இது பண்ணிக்கணும். ஸோ மோட்டு பத்துல இருந்து என்னடா நீ லேர்ன் பண்ணிக்கோ அப்படின்னு சொல்லியெல்லாம் நினைக்கலாம் நீங்க. பட் sometimes it's the creativity that I'm amazed. And I watch, I have seen Ice Age all the part, Madagascar all the part, and particularly this movie, Heart and Hears Who. You don't believe it. PhD text writer select பண்றது வந்து it's a crucial thing. People take a lot of time, lot of pain in selecting a writer. நான் எப்படி PhD ரிசர்ச் பண்றதுக்கு ஒரு என்னோட ரைட்டர் அண்ட் டெக்ஸ்டையும் சூஸ் பண்ண தெரியுமா? From an animation movie. Animation movieல நமக்கு இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட். Heart and Hears a Who. That is the name of the movie. After watching this movie, I was looking for my writer. So I found a writer named Heart and Foot. So Heart and Hears a Who and Heart and Foot. So this writer has made an impact in me. The name itself has made an impact in me. And I decided that point that, whatever kind of writer he is, I have to do my research in him. But, for my luck, he was such an astonishing, such a great writer he was. He has even got twice Academy Award. Right? So Pulitzer Prize, Academy Award. So such a genius he is, right? So this is what happens now when you pay attention, when you listen to things around you. நம்மளை சுத்தி இருக்கிற திங்ஸுக்கு நம்ம நல்லா லிசன் பண்ணோம்னாலே, so watching, listening எல்லாமே, so we will evolve. It's a kind of evolution. So we have to listen, evolve, listen, evolve, read. No, like reading, listening, everything includes. Here listening is not listening alone only to any audios or only the speakers. Reflecting feelings and reflecting facts. Okay, so these are all known to you. So come back to this point here. So what we have to do, um, dear madam, how much time I can take? My dear good friend Kavita, can you tell me how much time I can take further? Excuse me. Am I audible? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay. How much time I can take? Can you just let me know? Anyone here? Okay, just pardon?
More than an hour you speak.
I can take more than an hour. Okay, just you have to excuse me for a minute. I'll I'm sorry, ma. Sorry, everyone, for this interruption. Okay, there was a problem with my battery, so I couldn't continue. Okay, I thought my battery will last for until the end, but it didn't. Okay, so no issues. Now I got connected. So let's go back to the presentation. Then. Can you pop this? Can you the PowerPoint that train your brain? I think so. You could see. Ma, can you see the PowerPoint?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Let me know only then. Okay, thank you. So this is what I would like to ask you, that whoever wants to develop your own skill sets, or your own self, this is what I would like to ask you. Are you reading at the moment? Do you write on daily basis? Are you watching good communicators? Are you listening to audios? So these are the things that we are supposed to do on daily basis. Our brain will receive information through multiple ways, and we'll look at it. The reading, through reading. It's really a tough job. Now I am a poor reader. For a poor reader like me, reading is a tough job. But if you do read, you will evolve. For example, I'll tell you one experience of my reading. I'm quite. I find the philosophy as a dry subject. But when I read the work called Sophie's World by Justin Gardner, I felt that how come it is possible to teach philosophy in such a way that everyone must read that book. It is philosophy is taught to a 8-year-old girl, I think. So you can learn that philosophy, all those philosophies, natural philosophies, right from early Aristotle period to the present period, Plato, and well before Plato to the present. Yes. Is there any problem? Excuse me.
Yes, problem. Yes.
Yes. Tell me what is that? Is there a problem in my audio?
No, sir.
No. Somebody said yes, so I thought there is a problem with my audio. Okay. Thank you. Sorry, there is too much interruption today because of myself. Do you write on daily basis? This is what we don't do. Apart from the class notes, apart from anything else, we don't. We have to keep manuscript. We have to write. We have to watch good communicators, or listening to audios. We have to listen even to songs. If you want to develop a particular language, you can listen songs. You can watch any album of English. You can listen to any album of English, so that you could get the tune. So why do we read poetry? It is to get the tune out of that language. It's such a beautiful thing that we have, and people of literature are quite blessed. We learn about lives, we learn about humanity, we learn about so much significant thing that is necessary for a person's life, but at the same time we are learning a language too. So it's really beautiful. We learn a culture. When you read a text, you read the text, you read the culture, you read the mind of the writer. So you read the capacity of the writer, you read you read the characters, right? Now you read so many things when you read a text, right? When you talk, when you discuss, when you watch a movie, brain has so many ways to receive information. Use all of them. So I could share you a story about this. Learn to do your own research. This story goes like this. There was a person who's a son of a VIP, or a VIP or son, who goes to gym with his bodyguards. அப்படியே வந்து ஒரு ரெண்டு bodyguards. இவர் வந்து கொஞ்சம் overweight. This VIP son is quite overweight, quite influential person in the country. இந்த countryல ஒரு பெரிய influential person அப்படின்னு நினைச்சுக்கோங்க. ஸோ அவருக்கு வந்து எப்பயுமே 2 bodyguard சைடில் இருப்பாங்க. இவர் வந்து கொஞ்சம் overweight, அதனால ஜிம்முக்கு போறாரு. So he is one bodyguard is having a chal in his hand, another bodyguard is having shakes. People, those who go to the gym, knew very well that they used to have milkshakes and other energy drinks. So எல்லாத்தையும் எடுத்து towel, milkshakes and the proper அப்படியே luggage எல்லாம் எடுத்துட்டு அப்படியே ஒரு வெல் அப்படியே வந்து ஒரு big shot ஒரு ஜிம்முக்குள்ள என்டர் ஆனா எப்படி இருக்கும், like various great people of bodybuilding பெரிய people. Even I have come and witnessed bodybuilding shows in your institution, Kamadana College. I have witnessed. I think it was in my undergraduation or post graduation. It was around 2007. I have come to the institution and I have witnessed, learn to do. Sorry, this man, the son of VIP, this young man, has gone to the gym with such sophistication. But என்ன அப்படின்னா அங்க போய் நின்னுட்டு, so he was supposed to do his own push-ups. இல்லையா, அவருக்கு தான் உடம்பு குறையும். You can have money, right? You can have money, but only when you do push-ups. நீங்க சொல்லலாம் இப்பெல்லாம் நிறைய வந்துச்சு சார். We have so many other clinic to reduce the weight. You can do it, but think practically when you do it naturally reduce பண்றதுக்கு. So you go to the gym, you are supposed to go to the gym. அங்க ஜிம்முக்கு போனா நீங்க தான் ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்ணணும். So this is what I would like to suggest every one of you. If you would like to develop your communication, so you have to do your own push-ups. We can facilitate, உங்களோட faculty சொல்லாத எதையும் நான் எனக்கு புதுசா சொல்ல போறது இல்லை. So I'm not going to do a little part what they have done so far to you. இது வரைக்கும் உங்க faculties சொல்லிட்டு இருந்த விஷயத்துல இருந்து ஒரு 5% 10% கூட நான் சொல்ல போறது இல்லை. So because it is in your hands. உங்களோட நாங்க என்ன வேணா சொல்லலாம், but we cannot come and sit in your mouth and let you speak. We cannot control your tongue and your tone. We cannot do it, right? You have to do your own push-ups. It is what the case with any skill of yours, right? உங்களோட எல்லா ஸ்கில்லுக்கும், உங்களோட கரியர் ஸ்கில்ஸ் அத்தனைக்கும், ப்ரொஃபஷனல் ஸ்கில் அத்தனைக்கும் நீங்க தான் உட்காந்து ஹார்ட் ஒர்க் பண்ணணும். ஸோ என்ன ஹார்ட் ஒர்க் பண்ணுங்கன்னு எல்லாருமே சொல்றீங்க. என்ன ஹார்ட் ஒர்க் பண்றதுன்னா, do reading, right? So do read, watch movies, entertain yourself, learn every day, learn, unlearn, and relearn, right? So this is the law of communication. First one is the law of communication. So communication works for those who work at it. யாருக்கு வந்து ஒர்க் அவுட் ஆகும் நான் சொல்றது எல்லாம் அப்படின்னா, so it's not only communication அப்படின்னா இங்கிலீஷ் மட்டும் நினைச்சுக்காதீங்க. It's everything. Communicating your own self to the society. உங்களை நீங்க யாருன்னு சொல்லி இந்த சொசைட்டிக்கு ப்ரொடெக்ட் பண்றதும் அதுதான். That is what communication. So when you speak, people have to listen to you. That is also a communication. So you are sharing your ideas, your knowledge, sharing your thought. நீங்க நினைக்கிறத மற்றவங்களுக்கு ஷேர் பண்றது எல்லாமே வந்து it's part of communication. So in that case, அந்த ஒரு ஐடியால நான் சொல்றேன். So it works for those who work at it. You won't imagine that how much trembled myself when I took the first seminar in my undergraduation. I think it was Professor Kamalakannan sir's class. It's all about Mulkraj Anand's text. I still remember the day when I was wearing a green shirt, and I went there with the trembling legs and I spoke. Finally, I made it, but it was a kind of disastrous one. Or kilipachcha satta kalal potettu tak pannittu munadi poi ninna, I spoke with a lot of mistakes. Not even a single sentence was right. Even now I won't say that my language is quite good and I am master at it and I don't commit mistake. Adala na sollave matta, but I think I could communicate better, right? So it works for people, those who work for it. Idhukku enna ore oru vali appdin solli pathina, so there is no other go. There is a law for everything. It's a law of paying the price, right? Law of paying the price. We have to pay the price. Otherwise there is no other go. Namakku edhu venunalum nam adukana price vandu idu panikadum panniya vera valiye illa indha world la. So if every day you are not paying the price to make your dreams come true, then your every day is a price that you are paying to stop your dreams coming true. It's quite simple. நீங்க தள்ளி போடுற ஒரு நாளும் நீங்க ஸ்டாப் உங்களை நீங்களே ஸ்டாப் பண்றீங்கன்னு அர்த்தம். உங்களுக்கு நீங்களே பேரியரா இருக்கீங்கன்னு அர்த்தம். ஸோ நான் சொல்லலை. ஸோ ஐ ஹாவ் டு even law of paying the price is also not said by some good writer. I don't remember his name, but I could trace out this man, Moffat Machingura, The Life Capsules. The name of the text is The Life Capsules, in which this above quote is taken. If every day you are not paying the price to make your dreams come true, நீங்க ஒவ்வொரு நாளும் உங்களோட ட்ரீம்ஸ்க்காக நீங்க உழைக்கல அப்படின்னா, if you don't do it, ultimately that day you are stopping your progress towards your dream, progress towards your goals, progress towards your achievement. ஒவ்வொரு நாளும் நீங்க பண்ணாத நாள் எல்லாமே வந்து உங்களோட அச்சீவ்மெண்ட்டுக்கு நீங்களே பேரியரா இருக்கீங்கன்னு அர்த்தம். So we have to work on daily basis. No, you don't believe, such poor boy I was. I used to go after my post graduation. When I went for PhD, I thought that PhD is everything, and I went there and I realized after some time that it's not that going to work. You have to do something, and this curiosity has made me sleepless. 11 மணி வரைக்கும் படிச்சுட்டு 11 மணிக்கு போய் படுத்தேன் அப்படின்னா 1 o'clock I will just get up as if I have a clock in myself. அப்படியே தூக்கி வாரி போட்டு எழுந்திரிச்சு உட்காருவேன் நைட் 1 o'clock. Then again I read up to 3 o'clock. என்னோட லேப்டாப் எடுத்துட்டு I used to go to a building nearby. அந்த புதுசா கன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ட் ஆகிட்டு இருக்கிற பில்டிங்ல போய் உட்காந்துக்குவேன் டாப் ஃப்ளோர்ல. நைட் 1 மணிக்கு புதுசா கன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ட் ஆகிற பில்டிங்ல யாருமே இல்லாத அபேண்டன்ட் பில்டிங்ல போய் உட்காந்துக்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கு. பட் ஸ்டில் அங்க தண்ணி பில்டிங்ல இருந்து விழுற தண்ணி ஒரு டிராப் கூட it will create a kind of curiosity that will make me wake up. அந்த பயம் தான் என்னை வந்து அப்படியே உட்கார வச்சிருக்கும். Right? So I used to read up to 3 or 4, then I'll go to bed and again I'll get up 6. Just an year of hard work. ஒரே ஒரு வருஷம் hard work that has made everything. அதுக்கு முன்னாடி hard work பண்ணலன்னு சொல்லல, but that was a crucial time. So even I would like to record my advice as your brother, as a friend. In your post graduation, do this hard work. People of undergraduation also do the hard work. நீங்க எங்க தான் எஸ்கேப் ஆகி போனாலும் திருப்பியும் ஹெல்லுக்கும் சோசியல் ஹிஸ்டரி ஆஃப் இங்கிலாண்டுக்கும் ஹிஸ்டரி ஆஃப் இங்கிலீஷ் லிட்ரேச்சருக்கும் திருப்பி போயே ஆகணும். லிட்ரரி டேர்ம்ஸ்க்கும் கிரிட்டிசிசம்க்கும் போயே ஆகணும். பட் it will be beautiful if you started doing it. For a period of time it will be a difficult one. It's like any beginning. எல்லா பிகினிங்குமே அப்படிதான் இருக்கும். பார்த்தா ஒரு கொஞ்ச நாளைக்கு பார்த்தா இந்த ஹிஸ்டரி ஆஃப் இங்கிலீஷ் லிட்ரேச்சர்லாம் பயங்கர கடியா இருந்துச்சு. For over a period of month. And after a month, I think I was quite interested. Who are the people that are in this particular age? Who are the people that are in Chaucer's age? Who are the people that are in Elizabethan period? And who are the people that are in Romantic period, Victorian age, modern times, and postmodern times? So that will become a kind of interesting. You will have a game with your own self. You will have a competition with your own self. உங்களுக்கு நீங்களே ஒரு காம்படிட்டரா மாறிடுவீங்க. So எந்த ஒரு question கேட்டாலும் வந்து டக்குன்னு ஆன்சர் சொல்ற அளவுக்கு. பட் யூ ஹேவ் டு ஸ்டிக் டு லிட்ரேச்சர். யூ ஹேவ் டு பிலீவ் த சப்ஜெக்ட். பட் என்னன்னா படிச்சு வைக்கிறது மட்டும் மேட்டர் கிடையாது கம்யூனிகேஷனுக்கு. யூ ஹேவ் டு புட் இன் ப்ராக்டிஸ். யூ மே லேர்ன் a number of languages, but for communication you have to open up your mouth. So அதுக்கு தான் எல்லா multiple ways of information, gathering information as well as sharing information, you have to learn. So this is quite a crucial one, and this is a very known one to everyone. Choose positive words and don't go for negative words. And okay, in fact I was intended to present this slide in a different way, but it didn't work here. So what is that? Do not stink in our body. That whatever comes from our body, what is that doesn't stink? நம்ம உடம்புல இருந்து வெளியில வர எந்த விஷயம் வந்து நாட் ஸ்டிங்கிங் அப்படின்னு கெப்பாசிட்டி இருக்கு அப்படின்னு பார்த்தோம் அப்படின்னா, மோசமான ஸ்மெல் வராத கெப்பாசிட்டி இருக்கு அப்படின்னு பார்த்தோம் அப்படின்னா, nothing else than words. அது நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ற விதத்துல தான் இருக்கு. Right? The rest of the thing that comes out of our body is a stinking one. அவ்வளோ watch your vocabulary. It can create happiness and destroy the thing. So this is what matters in life. நம்ம பேசுற ஒரு வார்த்தையும் significant. The way we use the words, the choice of words that we choose, right? So for which we have to improve the quality of our thoughts. நம்மளோட தாட்ஸோட குவாலிட்டி, காக்னிஷன் வந்து ப்ராப்பரா இருந்தா மட்டும்தான், திங்கிங் கெப்பாசிட்டியை நல்லா டெவலப் பண்ணிட்டோம் அப்படின்னா தான் we can use proper words. Now there is an argument that is known to us. கோழி முதல்ல வந்துச்சா முட்டை முதல்ல வந்துச்சா அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி இல்லையா? So which we could say that thinking first வந்துச்சா இல்ல language first வந்துச்சா? Can anyone answer me? மனுஷனுக்கு thinking first வந்துச்சா இல்ல language first வந்துச்சா? Can anyone answer me? You can justify both. You can argue against both. இல்லையா? Thinking illama language create. Okay, ma. In which language you thought? Okay, somebody said. Please, ma. Tell your answer. Sorry. Yaar enna sonninga? Please. Come again.
Thinking, sir.
Okay, ma. Thinking. Okay, that's fine. It's a good judgment. Now, in which language that particular person would have the first one who has had the thinking? In which language they would have thought? He or she would have thought. நல்லா யோசிச்சு பாருங்க, நம்ம மைண்ட்ல எந்த வேர்ட்ஸுமே இல்லை, எந்த வார்த்தையுமே இல்லை, லாங்குவேஜுக்கான எந்த சயின்ஸும் எந்த லாங்குவேஜும் நம்ம மைண்ட்ல இல்லை. மைண்ட் இஸ் எம்டி அப்படின்னு வச்சுக்குவோம். cerebral cortex, which part of mind is responsible for thinking? சரி, எதா இருந்தாலும் சரி. I'm not sure about it. I'm not a scientific teacher, but it is, we are supposed to know it. Okay, நம்ம மைண்ட்ல எதுவுமே இல்லை, எந்த ஒரு வார்த்தையும் நம்ம மைண்ட்ல இல்லை. எப்படி நம்ம திங்க் பண்றது? Right? So you could if you look at it, it's a kind of miracle. So if you think that the language came first, how come, who created it? It's like still the unknown question, which came first, whether it is the hen or the egg, kolia mutaya, the same thing, you will go back. Okay, so it has the power. People tend to use whatever they learned through dictionary la படிச்சது எல்லாத்தையுமே சென்டென்ஸ்ல போட்டு அதை சொல்லியிருப்பாங்க, ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ண சொல்லி. பட் it's a good thing. But அதுக்காக every time when we try to communicate, we don't need to use any kind, all the difficult words, whatever we have learned from dictionary. So there are people that who would like to make communication quite difficult. அவங்களோட சாய்ஸ் ஆஃப் வேர்ட்ஸ் எல்லாமே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா பயங்கரமா இருக்கு. நாம நினைச்சிருப்போம் இட்ஸ் ஸ்காலர்லி ஒன் அப்படின்னு. ஆனா இன்ஃபேக்ட் என்னவா இருக்கும் அப்படின்னா, அவங்க என்னென்னலாம் டிக்ஷனரியில் லேர்ன் பண்ணாங்களோ அதை they would like to, whatever they know, they would like to include in their communication. Communication target புது words include பண்றதில்ல. It is not that using difficult words, it's not that using word that is so much stuffed. It is using words that could convey the message. அது any language இருந்தாலும் சரி, learn, just practice speaking a comfortable language. உங்களுக்கான comfortable simple English. The vocabulary that you have learned up to 12th standard is more than enough to speak English, just to communicate. அதுக்காக அதை லேர்ன் பண்ணி ஃபர்தராக லேர்ன் பண்ணக்கூடாது இல்லை. அதுக்கு தட்ஸ் வை வி சே ரீடிங். அந்த ரீடிங் எப்படி இருக்கணும் அப்படி, வொக்காபுலரி லேர்னிங் வொக்காபுலரி எப்படி இருக்கணும் அப்படின்னா, நாட் லுக்கிங் ஃபார் 5 words each day. It has to be along with the process of reading. அப்படியே ரீட் பண்ண அங்கே ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக யூ ஹேவ் டு லேர்ன். ஸோ கான்டெக்ஸ்டுவல் லேர்னிங் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். ஸோ வி டோன்ட் நீட் டு கோ தேர். ஐ வில் சே ஃபியூ திங்ஸ் like that. So the most significant thing that I failed miserably today is this: the time management. And another thing is stress management. So we have to prioritize the work and schedule your time accordingly. So namak endha work first veno, endha work second veno, prioritize panni. So whether it is the entertainment first or the reading first or learning first, we have to prioritize. நாம எடுத்தோன்னே எவ்ரி டைம் வி டென் டு கோ டு என்டர்டெயின்மெண்ட். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஒரு படம் பார்த்துட்டு அப்புறம் படிக்க ஆரம்பிச்சிடலாம் இல்லையா, ஒரு இந்த வீடியோ பார்த்துட்டு அப்புறம் படிக்க ஆரம்பிச்சிடலாம். ஸோ வி கீப் ஆன் கோயிங் தட், அட் ஒன்ஸ் அவர் brain will be tired and then we go and sleep nicely, தூங்கி எந்திரிச்சு படிச்சுக்கலாம்னு சொல்லிட்டு எக்ஸாமே வந்துடும், விடிஞ்சே போயிடும். ரைட்? So whatever we do in our life, we must know whatever things has to be given priority. Whoever you are and whatever the place you are in, you must know whom you have to give priority. உங்களோட பேரண்ட்ஸ்க்கு, உங்களோட ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ்க்கு, உங்களோட வெல்விஷர்ஸ், உங்களோட டீச்சர்ஸ், இவங்க எல்லாத்துக்கும் ப்ரையாரிட்டி கொடுக்கணும். அப்படிங்கிறது யாருக்கு ஃபர்ஸ்ட், யார் செகண்ட், ரைட்? So all are important, and scheduling the time accordingly is quite significant. In fact, today I was planning to go to a place to my friend's shop where I can get proper network so that it will be easy for me. But whereas I started from home very late, so I ended up in my uncle's home, and I am here with you right now. So that's what planning, not proper planning. Rock pebbles in the fist. So another story I would like to share. இன்னொரு சின்ன கதை, ரொம்பலாம் கதை சொல்லி எல்லாம் உங்களுக்கு போர் அடிக்க விரும்பல. For example, இங்க வந்து I would like to you to involve in this. It's related to first thing first. எது முதல்ல வைக்கணுமோ அதுதான் முதல்ல போடணும். இலை போட்டுட்டு சாப்பாடு போடணும், சாப்பாடு போட்டு நம்ம இலை போடக்கூடாது, right? So that's like, it's exactly like this, everything it is like the same. நம்ம ஏன் கிராமர் யூஸ் பண்றோம் அப்படின்னா இதுதான். Why we have to stick on to the grammar, grammatical structure in a language is because of this prioritizing things. So இந்த மாதிரி லைஃப்ல ஒரு விஷயமும் எதுக்கு ப்ரையாரிட்டி வேணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு. And for example, there is a huge fish tank in front of you. So you're supposed to fill few things. You are given water, rock pebbles, rocks or small stones, anything, and then pebbles, and then what is it? Sand. So இந்த மூணையும் உங்க கையில கொடுத்துறோம்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன், ஒரு fish tank. நீங்க எதை ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஃபில் பண்றீங்களோ அதை வந்து fish tank-ஓட berm வரைக்கும், டாப் மோஸ்ட் இது வரைக்கும் ஃபில் பண்ணணும், right? You are supposed to fill. So for example, first you are filling the water, right? You are filling the water, and the foremost significant thing in this is nothing should fill out of the tank. இல்லையா, அந்த டேங்க்ல இருந்து எதுவுமே வெளியில வந்து விழக்கூடாது. நீங்க up to the berm வரைக்கும் வாட்டரை ஃபில் பண்ணிடுறீங்க. Then you try to put the sand or the pebbles. Sand or pebbles உள்ள போட்டா என்ன ஆகும்? The water will come out, right? So the water will come out, it will spill. Whereas the case, imagine that, first of all, you are putting the sand up to the berm. And the berm வரைக்கும் நீங்க sand போட்டுறீங்க, sand fill பண்ணிடுறீங்க, right? Top edge வரைக்கும் sand fill பண்ணிடுறீங்க. Then you are pouring water. And the sand will accept little water. அது கொஞ்சம் வாட்டரை கூட அக்செப்ட் பண்ணிக்கும், இல்லையா? ஒரு குவான்டிட்டி ஆஃப் அமௌண்ட் வாட்டர் அக்செப்ட் பண்ணிக்கும். அந்த டாப் மோஸ்ட் berm வரைக்கும் இருக்கிற அந்த டேங்க் வந்து அதுக்கப்புறம் ராக்ஸ் போட்டா அக்செப்ட் பண்ணிக்குமா? The small rocks on the pebbles, and they won't accept. Imagine that, in the same fish tank, first you are filling the small rocks. Chinna color first fill பண்றீங்க. Then you're pouring some amount of putting some amount of sand in it. So there will be a gap in between the rocks. And the rocks ku naduvula kandipa gap irukum. So and the sands alla ulla poi comfortable ah settle. Then there will be still space in the tank for water. So this is what prioritizing things. நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம் அப்படின்னா லைஃப்ல வந்து டெசிஷன் எடுக்கும்போது most of the time, even I failed miserably like this. We think that if I achieve this only, then my life is considered settled, then I can go for next thing. So அந்த prioritize பண்ணும்போதே வந்து நம்ம வந்து ஆர்டரை வந்து மாற்றி prioritize பண்ணிடுறோம். Instead of getting a job, we get into other things, personal things. அதுக்காக வந்து கவர்மெண்ட் ஜாப் கிடைச்சாதான் வந்து கல்யாணம் பண்ணணும், கவர்மெண்ட் ஜாப் இல்லைன்னா பண்ணக்கூடாது. So these confusions, we complicate our own selves. We have seen people, I have seen my own student, one of my students who has gone, who's taking his counseling at Nimans in Bangalore right now. He is in the counseling center right now, and as a full-time patient, in fact, a psychologically disturbed patient, He has become a government teacher in the school, but still, as he was aimed towards IAS, which he couldn't achieve, that has become a stress. Remember that, your aim should not let you sleep, but at the same time, and your goal should not let you sleep until you achieve it. But at the same time, it should not become a stress. அதுவே நமக்கு ஒரு ஸ்ட்ரெஸ்ஸா வந்துடக்கூடாது. Okay, it should facilitate you. I think somebody is trying to wake up by doing something there. Yaroda audio on la irukku. Okay, anyhow, no issues then. Okay, if you are awake, then it's fine. So exercise and entertainment.
Request,
Yes,
sir.
yes, madam.
Sir, as our datas are going up.
Okay then. Okay, no issues then. No issues then. So exercise and entertainment. I'll finish it within few minutes. Now, as you said, you can take. Okay, I'll complete it within 10 minutes. Okay, is it okay for you,
Thank you,
madam?
sir. Yeah, sir. Fine. Thank you.
Okay. No issues then. And if you want me to wind up, no problem. I'll wind it up. Everything is
No,
for your
not like that.
comfort.
Sir.
Okay, no.
Students
It's okay, madam.
the due to
Okay.
text me due to the
Okay.
because of the data they are going.
Okay, madam. I'll finish it within 5 minutes. So you have to exercise on daily basis and entertain yourself. Consider reading as an entertainment. To be or not to be, that is the question. Okay. So whether to execute it or not. The famous line that most of you might be knowing that where this line is taken from. So ultimately, whatever may happen in life, you can go to Shakespeare. Anything may happen, right? If you read Shakespeare, you don't need any other things to tackle any kind of situation of yours. Chaucer's Gallery of 14th century, Shakespeare's beautiful Elizabethan and James period. You cannot. He didn't leave any single type of personality, right? Though my specialization is soft skills and American literature, I'm what to say that a slave to Shakespearean text. Doesn't mean that I read so much. Whatever I have read, I loved it a lot. He will just define the life very simple. In As You Like It, like this line, like these lines: under the greenwood tree, who loves to lie with me, and to the merry note, unturn this sweet bird's throat. Come hither, come hither, come hither. Here shall you see no enemy but winter and rough weather. Now, I'm a worst singer. I'm a bathroom singer now. But under the greenwood tree, who loves to lie with me. In the lines, life. This is what a situation is happening right now. Everybody is running towards the village. Even myself has done the same. And I have come to this. Every day I'm doing some little work in the farm, and this is what happening. We are even tower under the greenwood tree. Okay. I can skip the self-esteem. Definitely, we must love our own selves. And you could take, and I'll send my PPT so that you can just go through these things. This is what decides everything. So what we decide about our own self, that decides our self-esteem, right? So you have to watch your thoughts; they become words. Watch your words; they become actions. Actions become habits. Habits become character. Character become your destiny. So if you read Shakespeare very well, his plays, you will understand that the single character flaw, as per the tragic rule, single classic tragic rule, single flaw in the character that will decide your destiny. So before, your character is built up of various things: thoughts, words, actions, habits. So all these things decide your character, and your character ultimately decides your destiny. Okay, so don't blame any kind of situation. Don't blame anyone else for our own fortune. Take responsibility. Take responsibility of whatever happened in your life. And another thing is body language. You could go ahead with body language later time. Body language, verbal and non-verbal, written communication skill is as important as the spoken. So I think I could skip this presentation skill. Interpersonal skill. So one of the significant skill that most of us are experiencing bad times. This even managing few people at home itself is difficult, right? We are supposed to manage so many people in life. Okay, so this is what you have to do if you want to become a leader in future. So you must know what you are doing. You must be very clear. You have to trust, keep smiling, share, and stay together. So this is the final thing that I would like to put forth in front of you. So final slide. So always learn something new. என்னடா எல்லாரும் வந்து படின்னு சொல்றீங்கன்னா, make it as an entertainment. Even if you watch a video, just think what is your takeaway from it, right? After enjoying the video, accept responsibility for your own self and your actions. நம்ம பண்ற எல்லா தப்புக்குமே நம்ம வந்து நம்மளோட பேரண்ட்ஸ் அவங்க இவங்கன்னு சொல்லி மற்றவங்களுக்கு blame பண்றது நிறுத்திட்டு, we have to accept some of the things that we are responsible for, your actions and yourself. Look at the problems and challenges. First of all, what we have to do to come up in life, we have to come up from the comfortable and right from school. I have seen them; they are good at studies from school days. School friends as well. They are good at studies. They are very brilliant in studies, but they couldn't come up because they want to be settled down in the comfortable zone. Or comfortable zone lay இருக்கணும் லைஃப்ல சொல்லி decide பண்ணிட்டு they couldn't come out and they couldn't shine, right? You have to, definitely there will be problems, definitely there will be challenges. Life is not going to be easy. Like this pandemic, there will be more challenges in future. The future is not going to be easy, but we must have to develop our own selves to face problems and challenges, right? Be grateful always. It's a beautiful life. Enjoy the life. At the same time, don't miss your bus. Okay. Most important thing in life is love yourself. Who you are, however you are, you have to love yourself, right? If you do these things, definitely your life will be a wonderful one. I don't say that all the time it will be nice. Even if it is nice, it won't be good. All time wonderful ave endha nalla irukka life. It's a mixture of ups and downs, good and bad. So only then life will be beautiful. And thank you. I take this opportunity to thank everyone once again, clearly the authorities of the institution, and my good friend Kavita, my dear friends, faculty members of the department, my dear students, and my dear friends, Satyapriya and Ambika, for your patient listening. I don't know whether I have justified, but I have shared whatever my little knowledge could share. Okay. Thank you for that.